And when you're doing this salvage and reclamation type situation, you're going to run into debris. Okay, and it's called ferrous and non-ferrous metals. Aluminum is a non-ferrous metal, and you're like, well, hey, what's the difference? Well, let's let the magnet be the judge, okay? Ferrous, the magnet sticks to it, see? Non-ferrous, magnet does not stick. One more time. Ferrous, non-ferrous. So when you get non-ferrous metals, and the ferrous metals are of value too, they're just a little bit heavier, but you're going to run into debris like this, and you're going to say, well, hey, when I get done putting in my cans in the bag or the bucket, what am I supposed to do with this? Well, this is a value, and so is this, but it depends on, weight versus payment. So, if you want to turn it all in, which is the responsible thing to do, I put one in one bucket and one in the other, and some places will take both. A lot of the places that just do aluminum or non-ferrous metals, they'll take the ferrous metals, but they won't give you anything for it. So you need to find a location that takes these places, a reclamation center or collection center that pays for it, and that way you can do both at the same time. And I recommend, if you're going to do the ferrous metals, that you might want to have a little extra breakfast that morning, because they do weigh considerable larger, they're larger items. A lot of times they weigh more: bolts, nuts, brackets, things like that. So you can put one in one bucket, one in the other. And I even use sometimes Interstate Battery Company. I find batteries, motorcycle batteries, car batteries, laying on the side of the road in a park. They're abandoned. People give them to me for one reason or another, and you can turn those in to Interstate Battery Company, and they will actually give you a couple bucks for a battery. The larger ones bring right now $8, $7.50. Motorcycle battery will get you about $2. So if you kind of do your calculation and get it situated, this is called planning, by the way. Turn all your metals in. You take your batteries in, and there's even some other places and some other things that I find that I'll show you later if I run into some more. But that's pretty much covers the difference between ferrous and non-ferrous metals. So just remember that when you're actually, doing what I do, riding around, and you just want to clean the place up and make a few dollars. But that's the process, and that's the difference, is when they're going to ask you it's ferrous or non-ferrous. Ferrous, like I said, it's pretty much more like steel and heavier metals that a magnet will stick to. One more time for the slow people. Okay? And I recommend just getting you a regular little magnet of some sort. Okay? That way you can check the difference if you don't want to mess with it. But aluminum you're going to find laying on the side of the road. Commonly, if you're just traveling around, you're going to find what they call siding, aluminum siding. You're going to find signage. You're going to find reflectors. You're going to find poles and camping equipment and things of that nature that blew off of people's cars and stuff. So I just throw it in the bucket, try to bend it up, don't spend too much resources, because you need to keep moving. You don't want to burn up too many calories, and you still are kind of pressed for time. So just remember that. But I keep a magnet in my pouch right here. That way I can tell the difference, because sometimes I can't. you just need to use it. But after you get a little bit more into it, you'll be able to tell the difference. You'll be driving down the road. You'll see stuff like this laying on the side of the road. I mean, these are pretty expensive items. I mean, if you ever try to purchase these at a store, and you know, you take your magnet out, I mean, hey, that's still valuable to somebody. This is a nice container, but you check it. So this is either aluminum, see, aluminum, and that's not, see on the bottom? So this is aluminum, that's probably tin, so is that. So the only item on here that's what we call non-ferrous is this. This part's ferrous, that part's ferrous, that's non-ferrous. Right around here. So right through here for some reason it's not. So both of these items pretty much are steel or some sort of tin or some other, like a ferrous type of metal. You'll find stuff like that laying all over the place. So just be aware of that when you pick it up and turn it in, or you want to ride back up to the reclamation center and you got all that weight you got to carry around. Just remember those things.